I actually feel as if there's something happening behind us.
If you stood at the door, you'd come into the room and closer to us.
There's plenty of items in this room that you can... Hello, I'm Dean Boff, and tonight I brought the 13 Paranormal team to Woodchester in Gloucestershire to investigate one of Britain's most haunted mansions. Encased in vast Gloucestershire parkland and standing on the site of a former Georgian manor house, over 100 craftsmen were trusted with its original construction in the mid-1850s. But work suddenly and mysteriously stopped. No one knows why, but some attribute this to money, while others speculate of murder. This place has never truly been a home, even though restoration work continues to complete this troubled task. Paranormal activity ranges from full apparition sightings, the sounds of children playing, the sightings of a black dog with red eyes, strange blue lights, and the feelings of a negative presence. But that is just a handful of what happens here at Woodchester Mansion. Along this first floor corridor near the chapel entrance and master bedroom, there have been many reported sightings of a large hooded monk-like figure, plus strange blue lights are often seen and a negative presence has been felt. Many peculiar sounds are often heard here, from deep rumblings, light tappings and falling masonry when no one is around. The ghostly apparition of a man wearing a uniform has been seen in this area, plus very clear sounds of children playing and laughing have also been heard. But this corridor is haunted by a woman wearing what can only be described as an 18th century costume. She is said to be sobbing with uncontrollable grief. So who is she and why is she here?
The land on which Woodchester Mansion sits was granted by the Crown to the Huntley family of Rochester in 1564. The Huntleys created a deer park and built a hunting lodge at the western end of the park. In 1631, the lodge was sold to the Duchy family, and the lodge was transformed into a great Georgian house named Spring Park Mansion. The Prince of Wales stayed there in 1750, and King George III visited in 1788, but by 1840 it was in such dire need of repair that it was decided it would be better to sell instead of to rebuild, and it was sold to William Lee in 1845 for £170,000. This is where the story really starts. Lee asked architect Pugin, famed for his work on the House of Parliament, to remodel his new land. Pugin recommended that pulling down the old mansion and building a new Victorian Gothic one in its place was the better idea. The two then argued and Pugin resigned. Charles Hanson was then employed to build this mansion, as he had already built a church and monastery for Lee in the vicinity. Work began in the mid-1850s with Hanson and a young newbie recommended by Lee called Bucknell. Bucknell, after learning his trade with Hanson, is credited with the elaborate design on the front of the building. It has been noted that maybe Lee had designs on the mansion being the headquarters of the local monastic community, as it had everything it needed, including an amazing chapel. By 1865, the mansion was taking shape pretty well, but the work suddenly stopped. No one is 100% sure why, but it was known that Lee did not have a great deal of money. He was in ill health and his daughters had died, so maybe he felt that he could not continue with the project. I prefer another reported explanation, which is that of a man who was murdered at the site, and rather than stick around, the workers fled, never to return. This would explain all the tools being left where they were last used and the scaffolding still being up. Lee died in 1873, having never finished the project, and his descendants had never completed it either. So Vincent Lee sold the mansion in 1922 for £52,000. In 1935, Blanchely found herself with possessory rights over the mansion and wanted to sell it to a religious order, but this never happened, and instead a mental hospital wanted to buy it, and reluctantly she decided to sell, but that fell through also. Blanche and her sister Beatrice lived in the grounds until their deaths in the 1940s, with the mansion never being completed. It is now in the hands of the Woodchester Mansion Trust, a charity who are slowly restoring the property. With so much legend, mystery, religion and death surrounding Woodchester Mansion, it is no wonder many people have had paranormal experiences here. Let's hope we can enjoy the same, if not having better experiences here tonight. Okay, so we're at Woodchester Mansion and we are going to be interviewing Carol.
Hello.
And her mum Winnie.
Hello.
Who have been with the group for a few years now, and we're very excited, aren't we, guys?
We are. Absolutely.
So we've been in the grounds for an hour-ish now, half an hour to an hour.
Yeah.
What are your feelings so far?
There's something not quite right about the place.
No, there
There's a
isn't.
few rooms that we've been to and been in or looked at. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it yet. Probably once we get going with the rest of the group and we get around there, we might get a bit more from that. But there's something not quite
Not
right,
quite
something
right.
not quite
There's-
nice.
There is a bad feeling in the area down
Yeah.
there, in those
Yeah.
two rooms down
Yeah,
there.
especially
Okay.
the end one.
Yes,
That's
not
just
very
to
nice.
my left.
And we've had a walk round the building, haven't we?
Yeah.
And there is something in some of the areas
Yeah.
that we've been in.
Yeah.
So you two, so for our viewers, you two are sort of sensitive, sort of verging on
Yeah.
so you get feelings and
Feelings
you
and
get
things.
visions
Yeah.
and what have you. So
Yeah.
that's where all these,
Yeah, more sensitive
Well,
at the
yeah,
moment.
definitely.
Yes.
and that's where all your sort of feelings are coming from.
Yes,
It's
yes.
it's not necessarily what you've seen, it's what you can sort of
Not
feel.
What we
Yeah.
can sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're sensing it at the moment. So, yes. We're looking forward to it being a very good evening, aren't we?
Yes, can't wait to
So
get
we can't wait to get cracking.
I went outside up onto the driveway to take a picture
Yeah.
of the front of the building, and coming back I felt as though somebody was following me all the way back down again. Not a nice feeling either.
Now it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it's quite interesting that you mentioned about going outside, because obviously coming down here, it was quite an interesting sort of journey, wasn't it? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the mansion just appeared.
Yes.
I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you sort of get that feeling in here that you
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
alone, but you're not alone at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
It's almost like looking at Amityville from the film.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, we're really going to go in there.
Yeah.
It's like, please don't
Andrea
make me.
and myself were outside, and as you come to a certain area, it changes, it gets colder.
Yeah,
As you
Yeah,
come into the
felt that.
doorway,
there's something
and
that's
then
just coming.
it changes again.
Have we verified that yet?
I don't know if anybody else had
I don't
that.
know if anybody else
The
has done
three of
it,
us were there, so it's...
but we felt it.
Yeah,
As you come to the end of the, just at the doorway there, and
when we
walk,
first came in.
it turns really, really cold.
Icy cold, not the winds blowing.
No,
it was
it changes.
icy cold.
And then when you get to the door, it changes again,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just outside the door.
Wow, so you're quite excited, obviously.
We are.
So you've felt cold, you
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
warm, you felt unease, you
Yeah.
felt like
Yeah.
someone's following you. And we've been here for an hour and we haven't
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
started
No.
yet.
And I feel like we're being watched as well.
Yes,
And that's not just out
definitely.
there, that's in here as well.
Yeah. I've
So,
got a feeling of babies on that stairs out there as well.
Yeah. And over in that sort of area in this room, I've had a couple of feelings where I felt like I'm rocking on a boat.
so
So
if
yes.
we're getting this now,
Yeah.
what on earth are we going to get?
What made me ask you about what this land was before is I've had a soldier, a knight on horseback with a chainmail came into my head on those stairs.
Well, you know I'm not going to tell you.
No, I know.
I'm not going to tell you until
I
we've
know.
And
finished.
what else have you had?
Horse and carriage.
Horse and carriage.
Horse and carriage in here, on this side.
Well, we're going to have to wrap this up now.
Okay.
Okay.
But, because I could talk to you all day about
Yes.
it, we've only just started.
Let's get going.
So, thank you very much. We will be back
Yeah.
once we've concluded in
As long as
about
my heart keeps
5
going.
hours, something like that.
Keep
No, we
beating
don't want to
the
kill you yet.
No.
We don't want you to be part of this place
Part of
just
it,
yet.
no, not just yet.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
and we'll get back together in about 5 hours' time
Yeah.
to find out what we have discovered. So come back in a little while, and we will discuss everything that has been happening tonight.
The ghostly apparition of a man wearing a uniform has been seen in this area, plus very clear sounds of children playing and laughing have been heard all along this area. But this corridor is haunted by a woman wearing what can only be... Is that you guys up there?
Did you hear that?
Radio there, it's not them, is it? Guys?
Did you not hear that?
Oh, get away.
You didn't hear like a load of banging?
It sounded like something was being dragged across the floor.
It was like a rumble.
Did you?
We heard it.
We weren't moving at all, we were listening to your...
And you didn't hear anything just before he stopped?
We heard Dean talk, we were just stood still because we knew you were filming.
It made him stop.
You
'cause
said
he heard it.
guys, and that's all we heard.
Wow. Good stuff.
Okay.
There's nobody upstairs.
Yeah, it was like it was in this area, wasn't it?
Look, did you hear that again?
Yeah, I heard that.
Now we're upstairs now.
Just too late, he jumped in here, they knew where we filmed this.
Hold on a minute. If there's anyone here and if that's you that's making that rumbling noise, can you do it again, please? Did you hear that bang earlier? If there's anyone here that can hear my voice and it's you that's making the rumbling noise, can you do it again, please? You can hear that, can't
I
you?
heard like a...
Could you bang twice, please? Can you possibly make that rumbling noise again, please, but much louder?
It's upstairs, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I heard that upstairs. Yes,
Hang on.
I can hear it.
It's not loud.
Stand still a minute.
If that was you that made that rumbling noise, can you make it a lot louder and a lot clearer? Not this end.
It does sound to me like people coming from upstairs.
Where's the guy's apartment? Is it?
There's nobody upstairs, is it? It's over there, that apartment.
That's them moving into it.
Yeah, but it weren't that sound anyway.
No, it's that.
That's what it was. On the stove, isn't it? Over the stove. It's like that.
And again, it's not like dragging stone.
It's not like that.
No, it was as if someone was dragging.
It was dragging something.
Should go look.
See, even in walking over there, it doesn't sound the same.
No.
Well, halfway through doing a bit of camera, and then it's like bang, bang, bang. Someone walking up steps? Please tell me someone's walking up steps.
Guys, are any of you on the stairs?
That was someone walking up the
I thought it
stairs.
was one of us walking up the stairs, did
I
you?
heard one step, not walking.
Oh no, I heard
It
it
was
was
alright.
Right, okay, so.
That camera is still on, isn't it?
Yes.
That was someone walking up the steps.
It was like there,
Yeah.
and it wasn't there.
There is no one upstairs at all. And what we've heard is literally the corridor where we heard the noises, someone walking right above us. And that's closed off. That's closed off. So no one can walk there.
No.
From when I was stood there and you were saying that sounded like somebody on the stairs, it sounded like somebody above me.
Please tell me you can hear that.
Can you hear breathing?
Yes. You've got to hear that breathing. It stopped.
Did you just breathe?
It stopped. There's a cold breeze come through though.
Probably the windows and...
That breathing was as if it was next to us.
It wasn't breathing. So it must be what you're saying, because I really didn't hear it. Did you not? No. I definitely heard
I
it.
heard it.
So it must be closer to you.
You know, like you got a big man, you know,
Mm.
chunky, and he's trying to breathe.
It was a wheeziness.
Mm.
Is there anybody here today? Would you like to step forward? We think we've heard you breathing. Could you come and do that again for us? What about the lights? Do you think you could make the lights flicker?
Next to where the big tall, see
Yeah.
the left hand
I
side.
felt as though there was a little, it was almost like a little peacock feather shape. Don't be shy. Come a little bit forward. We'd just like to give you an opportunity to talk to us tonight. I think it's more. I think I've got a chance. Vicky, would you like to come closer? Do you see this pretty light on the floor? You could say hello to us by making the light flicker.
I can see it's as if they're really, really close together, as if they're like
Yeah.
holding hands, like cuddling. But it's definitely like male and female. It's a wee boy and girl.
I feel as though they're still kind of near the fireplace rather than up closer to us.
I
Do
feel
you
as
feel
if,
as though they're
see
near the
where the door
fireplace?
is? See
Yeah.
between the door and the fireplace?
Oh, I can see that too.
It's like right slap
Yeah.
bang in the middle,
Yeah.
bit further back.
Uh-huh.
It's like right at the corner, but a bit forward.
Yeah. I know what you mean. If you don't want to come too close, do you want to make a bang? Could you hit something and make a loud bang? I can't see from what I can see you giggling.
Now, this is going to sound very bizarre, and I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
I actually feel as if there's something happening behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why they're not coming any closer,
Okay.
because I think they can see.
Mm-hmm. I'm very cold at the back of my
I
neck.
feel as if there is a presence behind us. We know you're in this room with us. Can you make a noise where you are so we know where you are in the room? I heard that.
It's like,
Uh-huh. If that's you, thank you very much. Was that again, Mother?
Mm-hmm.
It is again.
Mm-hmm.
and again.
And again. Thank you very much.
Where is that? I want to know where that is.
It's as if it's behind us. I feel as if it's behind us.
Oh. The noise is actually coming that way.
Where from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, sorry? I'm seeing from here. Right.
Is it here
Aye,
or
it's
is it over here?
See, I feel as if it's right in the back.
See, my hands are going cold here. Because they're like warm and tingling over there. If you're close by, would you like to come closer to me?
I can hear that.
In fact,
It's that
is it
corner.
breathing? Or could it have been somebody who was working? You know, like when you pull a pulley or a rope. Because you kind of breathe as well when you're doing it. You go. Oh,
And
listen,
let's
listen,
face it.
listen.
Do you know what I was going to say? See, because the floors are missing. For all we know,
It could
they,
be
it could be above us and we can hear it.
Because I kind of thought, I felt up there, you know, where that door would have been there. And it's quite cold here. Yeah, I think it's up at that top, where the door would have been on the next floor.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
What is?
What, behind me?
No, to my right.
What's the fireplace?
Can you see how I'm stood?
Uh-huh.
Moving my hand there.
Uh-huh.
It was as if someone had just gone
Was it?
like that.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll show you what I meant.
Very, very cold.
Where's your hand?
in there.
Yeah. It was like someone just went.
Right. You see, I heard that as well. So almost. There wasn't any other window.
That's up there.
We know you're trying really hard to communicate with us, but can you please make a louder noise for us so we know that it's you?
Anybody down here with us?
Did anyone else just say loud?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Could it be any sort of reflection of the fire?
No, because it's further this way, it's not further.
Okay. If there was someone here, if you just showed us a light, could you do that again for us, please? We don't mean any harm, we don't mean any disrespect, we don't mean to be rude or presumptuous in asking for your help, but just here to talk to you. If you can make yourself known to us in any way, as a light or as a noise, maybe a smell, temperature change, anything at all, anything that you know how, we would really, really appreciate it.
Has it got dark?
Something here, my ears are ringing.
It's very dark down here. And the floor is very uneven, so if you were to walk towards us, we'd probably hear your footsteps. Do you want to come closer to us?
There's some noise behind us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, there's something behind us in there.
No, it seems a metallic noise.
No, that was a...
That one, yes, somewhere.
If you're here, if you want to come and talk to us, come closer to us. Okay, is anybody here? On the floor, there are two little grey boxes. So he was not put off by the fact that we were a bit too close to the little grey boxes, we put them away from us, and they were at the other side of the cellar room. You want to go near those grey boxes, you don't have to come close to us, but if you go close to those boxes, the light will change, and when with that little grey box next to it, if you talk into it, we may be able to hear you. You can tell us your name, or what you did here, why you're here, anything. If you can tell that little box, we might be able to hear you.
Yeah, a little bit of creak when I moved the camera.
No, it was over in the other column. No, it was in the thud.
No.
It was up there. Yeah, because I could see you, but it was over.
Okay, if you make that thudding noise, if it's somewhere here and you make that thudding noise, and get closer to those little boxes. Please, let us know when you're left. We heard you.
If you stood at the door, you come into the room, come closer to us. You want to know why we're here? Can you feel the temperature's dropped? Be nice to learn about you.
Yeah, I was just saying that I was going to say there's something that came through then at top of edge at door, like a light that came through top of door. Like a flash of light, but it came through as a cloud of light, if you know what I mean.
If there's a male energy here, please tell us your name. Don't you know your name? Do you know where you are? What's the name of this building?
Sounded like you said it.
I can smell it.
You can smell
You smell smoke.
Yeah, I can smell smoke. Quite close.
If this is a male energy, why are you here? You alright, Steph?
Okay.
Well, no, Steve's face was right next to me, staring at me. It wasn't you, I don't know.
You stare.
You didn't like that?
Is this his desk?
I didn't like that.
So you know my name's Claire. So tell me what your name is, please. It's Dave. Did you say it's Dave?
Please.
We've all told you our names, so who are you stood next to?
Gemma.
Are you stood next to Gemma? Confirm, please.
Can't decide which one to do.
Are you standing next to me?
Yes.
Can you tell me your name, please?
Who are you telling to get out of the cellar? List the names of who you want to get out of the cellar.
Mike? Which Mike?
Say also. Can I just say also?
Can you use all our energy? Come forward. Can you do something to me? Don't believe that you can. You can come and push me. Touch me. Do anything you want. Show me what you've got. Do anything you want, I'm not scared. Just like to know that you're down here. Show me your presence. Show yourself as a ball of light. Make a sound. Use the energy from this circle. Use the energy from this circle. Use the energy from this circle. Use the energy from this circle.
Was that like someone going?
Yeah.
Start to get a cool draft in your mind.
You've done something to Lee. You've done something to Michael. I don't think you can do anything to me. sound like a tree. That sound like a tree. That sound like a tree. That sound like a tree.
What the hell was that?
Did you see that light? Did you see that light?
You alright?
You move something, make a sound.
Okay. I'm going to ask this just out of curiosity, right? If you would like the females to leave, could you make a noise for us, please?
You're right, Lisa. You are swaying backwards and forwards.
Oh, she were.
You're right, Lisa.
No, she's not. Where's the torch?
Oh, fine.
No, you're not. Your voice is different.
Can't open my eyes though.
Right. That's one off.
Check it out.
Tell it to step back. No, no.
No.
Tell it to step back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That's it. Tell it to step back.
Step back.
Is that a few minutes?
No more.
You need to
Leave
leave me
her
alone.
If you want somebody to pick on, come and pick on me. Leave Lisa alone.
You alright?
Yeah.
Right, tell it, step back.
Go away.
It's a few
Leave me
minutes.
alone.
Be angry, tell it to step back.
Go away. Go away.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Can't open my eyes.
Right, I think you need to leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
You need to go and get some fresh air.
Can't open my eyes.
Right. I did say, do you want the females to go? You alright?
I'm fine.
Right. Okay, so that's one away, female. Is that what you do?
Wow.
Is it the females that you don't want to be here?
It's just drained my battery.
I can feel it. I'm liking that.
You alright?
Okay.
I'm fine.
Tricky did ask. Can you push him? Can you shove him? Can you touch him? Why does it need to be the female? Go on then, push him.
Do you want to show us a sign again? I think you do. I could see something above your head. Over there, not Dean said.
Michael?
Michael said.
We just want to communicate with you. We told you our names. You could at least tell us your name. I see at the back of Winston it's pitch black. It's getting really dark.
It is.
Can you see me walking round?
Are you walking round the circle? We don't mean you no harm. We just want to communicate with you, find out a little bit about you, why you're here.
Is there a reason you're down here?
Do you want to bring us that smell of tobacco again? It sounds daft to you been wearing floral deodorant, because I've smelt it in that room there. So I think there's another female energy here as well.
Can you hear that? It's like
Like
it's like someone just walking, like tap tap. It's like someone's walking on this floor.
Alright.
Yeah, just for a sec.
Okay. That's another one. Yep.
Do you say you feel sick, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to leave. You just need to go.
Yep.
If there is an energy in this area, please come and communicate with us. We don't mean any harm. We are just here to talk to you. You show yourself as a light. You can move an object. There's plenty of items that you can move in this room. The door at the... Did anyone hear something then? Like a squeaky bolt. You know when someone moves a squeaky bolt and it goes. Or maybe it was me. There's plenty of items in this room that you can. There's plenty of items in this room that you can. There's plenty of items in this room that you can. There's plenty of items in this room that you can.
Yeah, why did the light go off somehow? Something went off. Like,
Someone's moving there.
something likewise went off.
You heard that?
I don't understand what was on to make that suddenly do that.
Yeah.
And the noise out there.
Is there an energy with us now? If there is, please make a noise. If that was you that was stood in the doorway, it was as if someone stood in the doorway, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Definitely out there.
If there was someone stood in the doorway, it did make us jump. It wasn't there to frighten you, but if you could come forward again, to either show yourself as a light, or moving an object, or showing yourself anywhere in this room. Oh, you're right, Steph.
Oh,
What's up?
oh my God.
What's
That
up?
was brilliant.
What's up?
Oh, can you do that again? Oh, I've just seen a spirit ball try and form itself. It went from a ball shape as if it was going to go up the stairs. Oh my God.
Can you come back down the stairs, William? If that was you, William, please come back down the stairs.
It was like a milky white. Oh, please show that light again. What is that smell? What's that? Oh, that's like
That's
the
strawberry.
best candy floss.
Oh my God, can you smell that?
Yeah.
It's like a personal pleasure. You've not like sprayed yourself in candy floss fragrance, have you?
That's definitely like a candy floss.
No.
That is like a really
That-
strong, sweet candy floss.
It was as if someone got a lollipop and wafted it under your
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, yeah.
That's strong.
Tell you what, Winston smelled that earlier on first.
Did he? Oh, that's so strong.
There's no one outside.
What was that black line across the doorway?
Across the doorway.
There was a black line across the doorway. Coughing goosebumps like half a mile.
William, if this is you, which I think it is, if you don't like this mansion how it is, please bang twice. Please. It's as if someone is literally like doing this.
Oh, that's what I had in the cellar.
That smell is so strange.
It is, isn't it?
The energy that's in this room now, please come forward. You've made your presence known already. But please could you do something else? Let's see a full shape of you. Using all the collective energy of everyone here and all the energy that you have, please could you stand at the top of the stairs in the doorway and show yourself, please. Just walk out of that doorway and just stand at the top of the stairs.
This is the end of our investigation at Woodchester Mansion. It is now, nearly 3 o'clock in the morning. Carol, you were with me.
Smiling.
Yes. You were with me for most of the evening when
Yes.
you were in a different group.
Yeah.
And we all got something completely different
Yes.
out of tonight. So I'll go to you first, Winnie.
Okay.
What happened with you guys?
Well, we were down in the cellar and Steph, one of the team, picked up on a man down there, and I picked up on a lady dressed in maid's outfit, but very, very old maid's outfit down there. So that's as much as we got from down in the cellar. But the other team went on later, didn't they?
Oh, we certainly did, didn't we? So do you want to elaborate on that, Carol?
There was some strange, odd, not very nice feelings down there. We picked up on, there is said down there there's a devil dog, but I think it's probably from in the past, maybe it's a hunting lodge or something like that, I guess. And I don't think the dogs were looked after very well. I think maybe because of that they're coming across as a bit vicious. And I think they've just suffered throughout their life. So we picked up on that, and we've also picked up on a man. Don't know if it's the same as the other group, but he really isn't very nice at all, and he kind of like affected one of our team members to the point where he physically collapsed, and we basically carried him out of the cellar.
Yeah, that wasn't fun, was it?
Not really, no, not when we saw what colour it was. Yeah, it was a bit of a shock. But he recovered and he's absolutely fine, thankfully.
Well, the weird thing was later on, when we were all down there, again, he was the one helping everybody else out when the rest of the group were dropping one by one.
We all got a weird
we missed
sensation
that
down
because
there.
obviously you were feeling a bit...
I was feeling a bit
You
off.
didn't like it, did you?
No.
So I came back up here and sat with you.
It's quite oppressive down there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is very.
Quite is an understatement. It's not a nice place down there.
So we'll move from down in the cellar and we'll move further up, in fact way up to the top floor. And we got a few bits up there, didn't we? What did you guys...
I didn't go upstairs because I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't go upstairs. So I don't know what they got from upstairs.
What did you get from somewhere else then? What did you pick up elsewhere?
Yeah, we got a few noises in different areas, and we thought we heard some whispering. I've got a feeling that somebody said they'd heard a bit of whispering, but yeah, that's about what we got from those. What did you get?
Well, we got like the noises and things, but we got we were using a gadget. What's it called?
Oh, don't ask me.
You're green.
You're the tech.
What's it called now? It's gone there. It's a little box with an aerial on it. It's got lights on, and if any kind of energy goes near it, it sets the lights off. The name of the gadget escapes me now, but I'm sure these guys will know what it is. They'll probably let us know on Facebook. So we got a couple of hits off that. We did some boost recordings as well up there, and we got a couple of answers, we think, to the questions we were asking.
Reading as well, wasn't
there was some very heavy sort of like voices as well. Footsteps and bits and pieces. And it's just general like noises in certain areas and feelings in certain areas. And
there's a lot of feeling about the past, the ground more than the building.
Yeah, it's.
I think there's a lot more on this ground than what we think.
Yeah, than what we know. Or what we know.
I've got a feeling a lot of it was connected to religion.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch my history bit at the start then.
You said you're going to tell me.
Well, we're going to have to wrap this up now, guys. Thank you very much for taking part in the interviews today. And next time I'll be interviewing another couple of our team members. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next time.
Excellent. Good.
After a very successful investigation here at Woodchester Mansion, the team can now rest until the next time. So on behalf of myself and the rest of the 13 Paranormal team, thank you for watching.